When you were born, people could see that you move, but they did not recognize that you're visually impaired.
Good morning, birdies. Can you come closer because I can't see you properly?
When I was in grade 8, my teacher was incidentally my cousin. When he read sentences, I could point out subjective verbs. However, when he started to write sentences on the board, I couldn't answer. The teacher noticed that there was only 3 students who responded. He told me I knew the answer and hit me hard with his stick. I told him I couldn't see the board. He claimed that I was lying, until my colleagues confirmed it to him. I spent 24 years of my life not knowing what I had. When I started working out as a teacher, I would call out on Mahmoud's name to answer. When other students noticed that I don't look at the person I'm talking to, they asked if I were cross-eyed or blind. The doctor said it was because of endogamy. We started to believe that because of all my siblings had visual deficiencies, except for my youngest brother.
When Moaz was 1 year old, we found out that he had brain cancer. And because of the inadequate diagnosis, his optic nerve was damaged. And after chemotherapy sessions, we found out that he couldn't see with both eyes. So we gave him supplements to help him with that, but sadly, it wasn't successful.
I don't think Moaz has serious visual impairment. I'm aware he's struggling with it, but he doesn't act accordingly. He always strives to be the best and is happy with who he is. He considers himself normal, despite his visual impairment, given the other talents and skills he masters. He acts so naturally when people ask him if he's visually impaired, and would always point to the affected eye with a smile on his face. And when someone hits him, he jokes around saying that they can hit him in the right eye, as it doesn't matter to him. The doctor showed me visual aids like the double glasses, and at that time I got acquainted with Basira Foundation. The organization was delightful, and it gave me a reading device.
At a certain age, we started applying for him to go to school, but most schools rejected kids like Moaz. However, we found out that this school accepts visually impaired students. So he applied and he got accepted and he passed the tests, and they were the ones who recommended Basira.
The circulatory system is composed of the heart, arteries, veins, and the blood.
When we decided that for the next 3 years, Basira is going to specialize in visual impairment, the first thing that we did was collaborate with international experts, specifically Dutch experts from Visio organization. The lighting was carefully designed to the comfort of visually impaired people. Also, the colors were designed with precise specs and contrast to suit them.
We adapted to this situation, and Hussein was the only one who kept trying since he is a teacher. Unlike me, I am self-employed, which makes a lot of things not of interest to me. I consider Hussein a legend since he has adapted to his condition and is able to read too. I've always dreamed of completing my master's degree and PhD to become a university professor.
I always ask doctors if they can take my own optic nerve and transplant it to Moaz. I always tell him on a daily basis that he's the best thing that happened to me, and that he has the prettiest eyes I've ever seen in my whole life. He always thinks that it's because he cannot see with it, when in reality, I just find it perfect the way it is.